Did you guys talk about the Lara Croft thing?
Oh God.
The Truth Seekers.
Yeah, the Truth Seekers.
Just make a new Lara Croft joins the Burger King Kids Club.
They don't already messed her up though. She ain't the same.
What's amazing is that they say Lara Croft's not a Tomb Raider because it's problematic, but you don't change the name because you know you're only going to make the money by calling it Tomb Raider. So
because that's what they always do.
Now
right?
you have a Tomb Raider who doesn't raid tombs. A Tomb Raider doesn't raid tombs, but you kept the name anyway.
They just take something that's already has an established franchise and fan base because they don't want to make something themselves.
Lara Croft is a truth teller now. She's a truth finder.
She's a journalist.
They didn't name it Lara Croft. They didn't name it Lara Croft Truth Seeker. They named it Lara Croft Tomb Raider still. So I just find it ironic. I think it's BS, to be honest with you.
What the freak is a truth finder?
Well,
what the truth seeker?
Comes back to humanity. Are you able to bring him in?
I can't.
Oh, okay.
She's not allowed to take anybody's artifacts now because it might belong to those people.
Right.
Hold on. What the freak is a truth seeker finder?
So basically, what happened? I'll explain it real quick. So basically, what happened is there's this publisher called Evil Hat Productions. They're making a TTRPG, tabletop RPG. It's called Tomb Raider: Shadows of Truth. And basically, what they're making it is that instead of being Tomb Raiders, even though that's what they are, they're now truth seekers. So they're basically designed to uphold the truth and abolish colonialism and protect artifacts and like whatever the hell it's
their truth.
Yeah,
want that. This game is so dead. This game is going to sell worse.
It's not a game. It's a tabletop RPG.
But didn't Crystal Dynamics
didn't they say they were Dynamics is working with them?
Well, not only that,
this is all going to be shit in the game.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah. Well,
they came out and
Burger King's Kids Club fucking group.
They came out and admitted that what they're doing with this tabletop RPG is going to be the direction they're taking Croft in the future for the game.
That's what I heard.
That's why it's relevant. Otherwise, I mean, it's a tabletop RPG. Like nobody would normally care.
Everybody needs to ask them. This is the only thing anyone needs to say. If she's so problematic, will they donate 100% of the profits that they make to victims of tomb raiding?
Nope.
That's the only thing but just ask them. Just continuously ask them that, and they'll shut the fuck up because there's nothing they can say to that. If enough people ask that question, ask it nicely, ask it respectfully.
It's like the same psychos who want to complain about stolen land. So you go to them and you ask them, okay, are you going to give up your house first? Are you going to give up your home and your land? And they're like, well, no, I didn't take part in it. Well, now you know the argument. You know,
anytime I hear about that stolen land thing, I think of that Stone Toss comic where the one Native American guy stabbing the one behind him. It's like, cool, when are you leaving? And he keeps going back, one guy. Because it turns out they've all basically stolen land from each other. And it's impossible to ever give it back, technically. Stupid.
Hey, it's a stupid argument. Is she still wearing the tank tops, though?
Yeah, but she has no boobs now.
They redesigned her, but like she doesn't. Yeah, she's no.
Tell you one thing though, she could be a linebacker with those shoulders she has now.
Yeah, she could lift a lot of weight.
Dang, that's sad.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? They don't want men getting aroused. Not in games, not on TV, not in movies.
Everyone's paying for it. That the only time they praise it is if it's some only whore. Then it's amazing and it's powerful. It's okay. That's the only time you're allowed to.
Well, they'll complain about
you're paying for some.
Now I understand your stance, Flash. I understand where you're coming from.
Oh well, they got a word for that. It starts with a P.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. They complain about the male gaze, but they're perfectly fine with being 90+% woman dominated in the porn industry. Like obviously the male gaze is getting something from somewhere. So
we're celebrating
Well,
pasta. We're all Italian.
This is the reason why Sydney Sweeney is so important in today's day and age. You know what I mean? It's so important. Everything she symbolizes.
Yeah, because they're realizing that like every time they try to avoid sexuality, that's what ends up selling. It's the same thing with Stellar Blade. Apparently, it's on track to sell 4 million copies in its opening release. And that's going to piss off all the Western studios because they're like, why are we getting those sales? Well, there's obvious reason why, because you're not giving people what they want. But
then I'm just gonna say, well, they'll try to berate it. They'll try to drag it down.
Watch every single review when that game comes out 2 weeks from now when it comes out.
Of course,
every single review is gonna have an obligatory paragraph or two where they say, all we need to talk about Stellar Blade's over sexualization and blah blah. It's gonna happen.
Oh yeah,
these would bring the score down.
Dude, these would be from the same outlets that literally praise the ball and dick physics in Baldur's Gate 3. Like the same.
Oh yeah,
people.
fucking a bear. Oh, you can fuck a
and
bear.
the horse
amazing.
balls in Red Dead Redemption.
So you're okay
too.
with sexualizing that, but like a titty bothers you?
Bestiality is
Get outta here.
A-okay.
Yeah.
Hot, attractive women, no.
Yeah, it's a big no. And then now they claim it's unrealistic. Even South Korea's roasting them twice. 2 videos they put out twice.
Oh yeah, the Maxim is hot. She's
roasting
hot,
Western fucking
that was great.
gamers, woke gamers.
It's funny because when I think about it, the only game this year so far that's Western made that has made a big splash is Helldivers, is because I mean, like people can say it is political technically, but at least it doesn't like
it's satirical.
It doesn't like throw nonsense in your face per se.
It's a good
so that's
game.
why it's like my controllers in there.
Are you
so that's why it's like
while you stream?
Yeah,
I'm playing Rise of the Ronin this entire time.
You mentioned that.
Little J, why are you flexing, bro? What is that?
Oh, I was trying to look like Hulk Hogan real quick.
I reckon it goes
I would
off the
argue
rails.
that's racist.
I reckon Lizzo should probably model for a video game character.
They love that.
And I could
I was
imagine
gonna
that
say they
I
would.
could
They
imagine
love
that
the praise.
I could imagine that fucking a bear's like something like fucking Lizzo.
I
With
went
Lizzo-
off on somebody
Without the smell.
who
With twerking.
who went off. So somebody tried to say that, oh, you're just against real women and you only want Hollywood idealized beauty. And I'm like, okay, show me a game that has. So the average weight of a woman right now in America is 180 pounds at 5'4". Other than Blastoise, show me a goddamn character that shows a real woman.
Well, even in Hollywood right now, show me a real woman.
Dude, they
Cindy Sweeney.
what they claim to be
and they
unrealistic.
cover her up.
What they claim to be unrealistic, you spend one night in Miami, you're going to be surrounded by a whole bunch of unrealistic women.